Good morning. This is Sri Primo. I know it's been a while since we did a podcast, but this one deserved a special mention. And I typically don't cover even on the men's and the women's 500 series. Usually sometimes we would cover a one off thousands, other than the Grand Slams. If it's a great match like the one we covered was between Djokovic and Alcaraz. There was a couple of other instances, but this one deserved special mention because of the significance, the historic significance, the unbelievable run that Alexandra Eala from Philippines had at the 2026 Mubadala City DC Open in Washington. And this match that she played against Jessica Pegula was hampered by rain and a lot of rain on Sunday. I was actually watching the match. Pegula took the first set at 6-4, and then Iala was up 2-1 in the second set, and that's when the skies opened up. And then the match had to be rescheduled to Monday, which was yesterday, and they finished the match yesterday. But the second set belonged to Iala, able to get a break and take it to the third set. But what happened in the third set was something that I didn't even see this coming. She just breezed through Pegula 6-0, bagel her. Very unusual that you see a player of Jessica Pegula's stature, that she would be overwhelmed by this young 21-year-old phenom who also trained at the Rafa Nadal Academy in Spain. But anyway, one of the things that about Yala was that it's a huge milestone for tennis. Not only just a historic week where she defeated multiple Grand Slam champions from top 10 seeds. So let's quickly go down to who she defeated. She defeated Qinwen Zhang, and everybody knows her. Leila Fernandez, Svitolina, Naomi Osaka, who was a Grand Slam winner, and Pegula. So she's defeated finalists at Grand Slam tournaments, semifinalists at Grand Slam tournaments, and a Grand Slam winner, multiple Grand Slam winner, Naomi Osaka. And she beat pretty much everybody in straight sets except the first set. The first match was where she lost to Kunwen. He lost the first set, and similarly to Jessica Pegula. But other than that, she's been rock solid. Just to think about her career, for those who don't know about Yala, because tennis fans have been following her for a while, but for non-tennis fans, uh, Alexandra Yala was born in Philippines. She kind of, her family comes from a big sports family. Her mother is like a 100-meter backstroke national holder. Her brother plays tennis. But it all started with being introduced to the sport by her grandfather, and who served as her initial coach. But then I think at the age of 13, she moved to Spain. That's where she earned a scholarship to move to Mallorca to train full time at the prestigious Rafa Nadal Academy. And that's where she honed her skills. I mean, she's left-handed. Her, like I said, I think and not only that, she defeated Iga Swiatek, of course, in the Wimbledon. So we did cover that at that time. But at that time, she was actually making her foray into the top 30. But right now, I think she should be a top 20 player by now. She started at the 140 ranking, around 140. She did win a lot of junior Grand Slam titles. She won 2 junior Grand Slam titles in Australian and French. And then she also won in 2022. She won the US Open. And then she turned professional at the age of 14. But she made her debut in August 2021 in WTA. But after like 5 titles, the ITF circuit titles, but again, these are not, she got a big breakthrough at the Miami Open. That's when everybody started to notice her. Even some non-tennis fans started to notice her. She was a 19-year-old at the time. She was ranked 120. She stormed into the semifinals. She defeated multiple Grand Slam champions then, and that launched her into the top 100. And then this is the journey that she's taking right now, where she won the WTA. This is one of many. And I do think that she's a kind of a player who's relentless, and she's right now, not only that, I mean, she's going to be playing in, I think, Canada, and her first round matches have already sold out. I mean, which has never happened to even some of the greats of tennis. So Yala, what a unbelievable run at the WTA title in Washington, and then I'm really looking forward to seeing her in the US Open. So that's where we are with this tennis, and like I said, typically don't cover that much of 500 series or even 1000 series, but this one definitely had a lot of implications. She became the first Filipino to actually win a title of this stature. So Iala is now here to stay. I mean, anyone who's going to see her in the draw, whether it's in the U.S. Open or any of the Grand Slam tournaments, uh, be ready for her. I mean, she's relentless. She's very focused. She's got all the skill sets that you would have. It was during the day, so it was tough to watch the match, but I was able to watch some of that match on Sunday, and the way she hits the down the line backhand, her forehand, where she pushes her opponents quite wide. I mean, especially when you're playing against a player like Pegula, who's actually still in form. I mean, I think Pegula has not lost a step. I mean, again, she can't win the big one, but she's been to the final. She's been to multiple Grand Slam semifinals. So for Yala to actually win this match is quite significant. And now, of course, beating Swiatek in the Wimbledon is always going to be a big feather in our cap, and then beating Osaka in the Washington Open. So she has beaten two multiple Grand Slam winners in the span of just 2 months. So a lot of kudos to her, her family, her coaches for unearthing a great talent in Iala. And I think it's the sky is the limit for her. And I think when you see how she does in a tournament after a win like this again in Canada, then the U.S. Open is just a month away, and I'm sure that the everything will be packed. Everything, all the courts will be packed wherever she plays, and I'm looking forward to that. It's going to be a fun U.S. Open as well. So with that, we wrap it up. Thanks again for listening. Yala Mania has officially arrived. Thanks again for listening.